Why is it a well-known fact that 90% of traders fail their phase 1 funded challenge, but I managed to pass mine? In this video, I will uncover the mindset and ICT strategies I used that allowed me to pass my FTMO phase 1 and will help me go on to pass phase 2 and get a payout. Time of day, one setup, basket of pairs, a pre-trading routine, the playbook, and disciplined training. Starting with time of day, we can see here FTMO have kindly sent us an analysis of the account after finishing phase 1. We have the hour, the number of trades, and the result. We can see that the bulk of my profits came between the 10 AM and 1 PM times for the open of the trade. I'm going to be opening trades between 10 and 1 PM personally myself. That doesn't mean that you and your model is going to have the same effect, but with the data that I have here, I can see moving forward for phase 2 and to get a payout, I would want to situate myself according to where the data has told me to be. Next, we move on to the one ICT setup that I chose to pass phase 1 with. So on the screen right now, we can see that we've got a high time frame key level that has been hit. We've got a breaker market structure. We have a retracement. Price then runs the buy side liquidity, and pairing that using ICT's concepts with sell side liquidity for the target. From this sweep, this was my target. Moving to the lower time frames to see entry, we can see that we entered on a OTE on the 15-minute chart minus a few pips, minus 6.9 pips, so more like 50% of this range was entered to take the short lower. This trade in total with a stop loss of 30 pips and a take profit of 60 pips netted a 2 RR, which going to the statistics and analytics, I have a 40% win rate on average. Then 2 RR is enough to profit in the long term. So here we can see the basket of pairs that I've been using to trade during this phase 1 over the last 2 months. I would use EU and GU, and I would only trade one of them. Same way for GJ and EJ, I would only trade one of them per day, depending on which pair has the strength and which pair has the weakness. But overall, I'd say having a larger basket of pairs to flick through on a day-to-day and then choosing the most high probable pair for the day has been a game changer for me. Previously in the past, while trading, I used to only trade Euro USD and GBP USD. Now I feel like this actually restricted my ability to profit, as not every day there is a move on any of these pairs. So having a few to flick through, it's just refreshing to have higher probability moves rather than having to force a trade from a pair when there is no trade. And I'd say mostly this challenge I haven't even traded my usual EU and GU. So as for my pre-trading routine, I ask myself a series of questions with interactive buttons to press so I know whether I've done them or not. I ask myself questions like, what is my heart rate? Is it low? Is it high? Have I completed my daily routine? Am I on schedule? Do I feel like I'm rushing anything? And then I move on to more trading side of things, where I ask myself, have I checked the news? And have I updated price from the night before and cleared my charts? That's just a brief pre-trading routine that I would go through, a few checks. I'm just making sure that my mind is in the right place to even be trading. Now we move on to the playbook. I keep this in my trading dashboard that you can see here on the screen. This tool helped me keep organized during phase 1, and I definitely recommend having one. So for you that stayed watching the video this long, click the link in the description to download your trading dashboard and ICT guide for free. The playbook is personal to me, so I'm not going to show exactly what's in it here, but what goes inside of a playbook is your price action model from start to finish, showing successful trades on all markets and all pairs. That way, before each trading session, you can ingrain what you're looking for in your mind so you have better pattern recognition when you see your model coming up. Next, we have discipline training, just as important as the playbook or any other on the list at that matter. This keeps us from blowing our accounts up. The saying, how you do one thing is how you do everything, summarizes this section for me. I am a Christian, so self-control is the forefront of my mind on a daily basis, thanks to my faith and the rules. I practice this by fasting, praying, and reading. You could opt to do the same thing, or things like meditation and holding back from any habit that's not good for you. Could be sweets, chocolate, or too much television, but that control and awareness in the moment transfers to your trading behaviors, so keep that in mind. But yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you learned something from me showcasing my trading journey and passing phase 1. Leave a comment, I'll be happy to answer all questions, and yeah, peace.